Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 9 p.m. English news edition brought to you live from RTD channel. The top stories of tonight are: the President of the Republic took part in the official inauguration of Ethiopia's Grand Renaissance Dam, a major milestone in regional cooperation. Djibouti Red Crescent, in partnership with the Ministry of Health and IGAD, has launched a PREPARE project to strengthen coordination in public health response. And on the international scene, Israeli airstrike reportedly targeted senior Hamas officials in Doha, raising tensions across the region. Welcome back in our newsroom. President Gile attends inauguration of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Today, President Ismail Omar Guelleh took part in the official inauguration ceremony of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam held in the Benishangul Gumuz region of Ethiopia. The JERD is a major hydroelectric power project strengthening 1.8 kilometers wide and standing 145 meters tall. It took nearly 15 years to build, with an estimated cost of around $4 billion. The dam has the potential to transform Ethiopia's energy landscape, providing reliable resources. Alongside President Ismail Omar Guelleh and Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed Ali, the event was also attended by Kenyan President William Ruto, Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, South Sudan's President Salva Kiir. President Ismail Omar Guelleh visited the key infrastructure of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, accompanied by several heads of states. They received detailed explanations about the dam's operation. The dam, located on the Blue Nile, measures 1.45 meters in height and 1.8 kilometers in length. It features 16 turbines with a total capacity exceeding 5,000 megawatts. The Blue Nile, which originates in Ethiopia, provides about 85% of the Nile's waters, joining the White Nile to form the main river. The JERD harnesses the power of water falling from a significant height to turn turbines connected to generators, converting mechanical energy into electricity. This mega project aims to meet the energy needs of approximately 103 million people, half of whom previously lacked access to electricity. In conclusion, the Renaissance Dam represents a major step forward in regional development and energy independence. It holds the promise of transforming lives by providing reliable electricity. Azerbaijan and Djibouti discuss bilateral cooperation and multilateral partnership. The Secretary General of Djibouti's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mohammed Ali Hassan, met with the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Azerbaijan to discuss ways and means to strengthen bilateral ties and expand multilateral cooperation. During their meeting, both sides explored opportunities for collaboration in areas such as economy, trade, humanitarian issues, education, and more. They also exchanged views on other matters of mutual interest. On the same day, political consultations were held between the foreign ministries of Azerbaijan and Djibouti. This meeting reflects the shared commitment of both nations to deepen their diplomatic engagement. Djibouti and Azerbaijan expressed their readiness to continue strengthening cooperation across various sectors. Djibouti Red Crescent launches PREPARE projects in partnership with the Health Ministry and IGAD. The Djibouti Red Crescent, in close collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Health and Social Development Division of IGAD, officially launched the PREPARE project today at Sheraton Hotel in Djibouti. The launch ceremony was attended by the Secretary General of the Ministry of Health, Mohammed Ali Mohammed, WHO representative Dr. Humana Hermouz, Secretary General of the Djibouti Red Crescent, Amina Hussein Farah, and Director General for the National Institute of Public Health, Dr. Miad Nasser. The PEOPLE project is part of the One Health approach, which promotes a coordinated action across human, animal, and environmental health sector to build community resilience against health crisis. Taking the floor, the WHO representative, Dr. Humana Hermouz, emphasized the importance of early detection and timely response to health threats. She praised Djibouti's commitment to implementing the One Health framework and called for continuous collaboration between the national and regional actors to reduce vulnerability to disease. Representative of WHO reaffirmed the organization's support for member states in strengthening regional health security. She also noted that the prepared platform serves as a key tool for promoting information sharing, joint planning, and operational readiness across borders. For his side, the Director General of the Djibouti Institute of Public Health, Dr. Miad, emphasized the importance of coordination between human, animal, and environmental health sector, highlighting joint field team training as a key to strengthening community resilience against health crises. He noted that the PEOPLE project reinforced the country's commitment to epidemic prevention and response, especially at borders point. For her side, the Secretary General of the Djibouti Red Crescent, Amin Hussein Farah, has stressed the significance of regional cooperation, community awareness, information sharing, and monitoring emergency responses to ensure timely and effective action during outbreaks. She reaffirmed the commitment to continued collaboration among regional partners to safeguard public health. The Secretary General of the Ministry of Health, Mohammed Ali Mohammed, highlighted the critical role of collaboration between the ministry, the Djibouti Red Crescent, and regional partners. He emphasized the importance of joint efforts in strengthening epidemic preparedness and response to protect the public health effectively. He also underlined the need to enhance capacity at border entry points to prevent and control outbreaks more efficiently. This afternoon, a fire broke out at Humbuli Cemetery, the third incident of its kind at this site. Firefighters from Civil Protections responded quickly and managed to bring the flames under control and in record time, thanks to their swift action and professionalism. Authorities arrived shortly after to assess the situation and reassure the public situation. Fortunately, no lives were lost and there was no major property damage apart from a small section of the cemetery that was affected by the fire. Because this is not the first time such an incident has occurred, the authorities have requested the National Police to open an investigation to find out what caused the fire. Police officers were quickly on the scene to begin their inquiries. After the fire was put out, officials called on the public to stay alert and act responsibly. Turning now to the regional and international news. Africa calls for climate adaptation investment at the second African Climate Summit in Addis Ababa. African leaders urge global partners to see climate adaptation financing as a strategic investment, not just aid. The summit, co-hosted by the African Union, brought together dozens of heads of states who emphasized Africa's potential as a hub for innovation and climate solutions. Despite being heavily impacted by drought, floods, and other climate-related disasters, leaders stress that Africa is a place for opportunity. AU chairperson Mahmoud Ali Yusuf called for climate justice to support vulnerable nations facing both climate change and debt. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed Ali stated, "We ask our partners to invest with us because we are a visionary." A declaration outlining Africa's climate priorities will be adopted and presented at COP30 in November. Somalia launches a digital skills development initiative. In a key step toward advancing Somalia's digital transformation, the Ministry of Communications and Technology, in partnership with the UNDP, has launched a specialized digital skills training workshop in Mogadishu. The workshop targeted Somali youth, focusing on practical skills in digital marketing, website development, and app programming. Sessions covered modern tools and techniques, including SEO strategies and outline campaign management. Hamas claims Israeli airstrike targeted its delegation in Doha. A senior Hamas official told media that the explosion heard in Doha last Tuesday were the result of an Israeli airstrike targeting the movement delegation during talks on a ceasefire proposal from former U.S. President Donald Trump. Israel orders full evacuation of Gaza City ahead of major offensive. The Israeli army issued a new evacuation order for Gaza City on Tuesday morning, warning residents to move toward the Al-Mawazi humanitarian zone in preparation for a large-scale military operation. Military spokesperson announced on social media that the army is determined to eliminate Hamas and will operate with full support in Gaza City as it has in other areas of the Strip. And finally, UN expert reports drone attack on ship of the Freedom Flotilla in Tunisia. Francesca Albanese, the UN Special Rapporteur on the situation of human rights in Palestine, condemned a drone attack targeting the main ship of the Freedom Flotilla in a Tunisian port. The flotilla, which departed Spain on August 31st, aims to break the Israeli blockade of Gaza. That's it for tonight news. Thanks for being with us and have a good night.